Hey girls, it's Mark here from Make Him Yours. Today we're discussing one of my favourite topics. It's how to get a guy's respect. It's such a fundamental thing in dating and I can't wait to show you these 5 tips. Stay tuned. Hey girls, it's Mark here again from Make Him Yours. Today our question is about respect, and a lot of you have been asking me about this question, and it's a great question. How do you get a guy to respect you? And it's a completely legitimate question because I think if any of you are asking this, you're well aware that getting a guy's respect is ultimately the way you're going to get the guy. It's the way he's going to want to date you. It's why he's going to want to commit to you. Respect in his eyes is kind of the key to everything. You're probably well aware that he can sleep with a girl that he's attracted to, but the girl that becomes his girlfriend is the girl that he really respects. So today I want to give you girls 5 ways to ensure that a guy respects you, and that respect is something you never have to worry about with men. Number 1, enforce your standards with actions rather than words. So this is a massive one. So often I see women, something is bugging them, either in the relationship or in dating, and they talk to the guy about it and they say, this is important to me, I want this to change, I don't want to tolerate this. They talk to the guy about it and the guy maybe fixes it for a little bit, but then it goes back to the way it was, and instead of using her actions, she continues to use words. So she sits him down again and she talks about it again. And the guy, what this tells us as men, is that you're not actually serious about what you say. You're willing to talk a lot about it, but when push comes to shove, you don't enforce your words with actions. This can be anything a guy is doing that you don't want to tolerate anymore, that really bothers you. For example, it could be something simple. I had a friend recently and she was dating a guy and they'd see each other once a week, but between the dates, he'd very rarely text her. She was doing all the effort, she was starting all the conversations, and she was kind of setting up the next date almost. So she sat him down one day and she said, I want this to change, you're not communicating with me. And he said, all right. And he fixed it for a week and then it went back to how it was. But what happened? The next week, she got frustrated, she texted him again. She didn't show her standards by backing them up with actions. When she just stops texting and he gets the feeling that he's gonna lose her, that's when you've enforced your standards with your actions. Anytime something is bothering you, you talk about it, but enforce your standards with actions rather than words. Don't chase a guy when he doesn't reciprocate. So this one's really simple. It means you can show interest in a guy, you can, ask a guy out or give him a big green light, or text a guy and say, come out to me with this. But if he doesn't reciprocate, if he doesn't reply, if he says no, if he just gives you not much of a response, you don't chase him again. It's that simple. A self-respecting woman chases a guy who's willing to chase her. A girl who doesn't have self-esteem keeps chasing a guy irrelevant of his response. So number 3, be willing to walk away. So a girl who respects herself, which is ultimately what a guy's going to respect if you respect yourself, she never puts her respect for herself below her love for him. She's always got her respect for herself up here. And a guy totally gets that, because a guy gets the sense that, yeah, she loves him, but if he ever really fucks up in a really big way, if he cheats on her, if he, abuses her, if he disrespects her, even though she loves him, she is going to walk away because she does not tolerate that in her life. That's a massive thing to earn a guy's respect. He always has to be just a little unsure that if he really fucks up, if he really screws you around, no matter how in love with him you are willing to respect yourself and walk the fuck away. Number 4, always pay for yourself on first dates, or at least offer to. Chivalry isn't dead. It doesn't necessarily mean you're actually going to pay for yourself, but if you always offer, if you always want to share your part, a guy is going to respect the hell out of you for taking your part and simply offering. And finally, number 5, have sex on your terms and don't become his booty call. So whether you have sex on the first date, the 5th date, or the 10th date, as long as you're comfortable with when you have sex and you respect yourself for it, a guy is going to respect you. What a guy doesn't respect is if you have sex too early when you're not comfortable. But equally, what a guy also won't respect is if you want to have sex but you don't because you're waiting for some social norm to deem it acceptable. A guy respects a girl who does what she wants on her terms. He's going to respect you if you have sex with him when you're comfortable with it. In addition to that, you don't want to become a guy's booty call. So if you're willing to be called around at 10 p.m. every Saturday night, he'll take it. He will every time, but he's not going to respect it. Because a guy will try it. Guys will try it. They'll see if you'll do it. And if you will, you'll lose his respect. And if you lose his respect, you'll never become his girlfriend. Girls, I hope that gives you 5 really solid ways to earn a guy's respect. Let me know what you think of those. Post in the comments below. I'd love to hear, do you know other ways to gain a guy's respect? let me know. I'd love to hear all your comments, feedback, anything you want to say. Make sure you check out the blog at makehimyours.com.au. If you enjoyed the video, share it around. I think it's such a valuable thing, getting a guy's respect. Share it to your friends, please, if you think they'd get something out of it. Give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. I'd love to be able to reach them as well. Thanks so much, girls. Here's to your respect. I'm Mark. I'll see you very soon.